Today on the Hand and Foot Network, we're interviewing from Pensacola, Florida, Dr. Charles McGrath. He's a hand and foot chiropractor, and he's quickly becoming known as the doctor of choice if you've got a musculoskeletal problem in your hand or foot. Well, today, you're going to learn from Dr. McGrath some brand new information about carpal tunnel syndrome. And if you've got a hand problem or a wrist problem, you don't want to miss this material. Dr. McGrath, I want to thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to be here today. Why don't you share with us, tell us a little bit about your practice and, what got you interested in becoming a hand and foot chiropractor?
Well, thank you. My practice is a full-body scope of practice, so I don't work not only with the neck and the spine, but I love to work on wrists, like for carpal tunnel, ankles, for tarsal tunnel, shoulders, knees, etc. I became interested in becoming a chiropractic hand and foot specialist in the fact that when I was 19, I was teaching a gymnastics class, and I severely sprained my ankle. In that, I went to an orthopedic surgeon. They said it wasn't broken. They sent me to physical therapy. I just wasn't getting better. The swelling wasn't leaving. And so finally, I went to a chiropractor, and she examined it, and she adjusted the ankle, and I had instant relief. And I could walk normally, and the swelling just left. It was very exciting. And my patients have been very excited, the fact that now they know where they can go if they have a carpal tunnel problem, if they have a shoulder problem, if they have a knee problem or a hip problem.
Well, that's exciting. So really, you experienced the benefits of chiropractic care for your feet at a much younger age, and that led you to come into the specialty. So that's good. You mentioned carpal tunnel syndrome. That's a media word. There's a big buzz that's been out there for decades now. People are oftentimes afraid, wondering if they have carpal tunnel syndrome. Tell us about that condition. How do you treat it? What is it? And I understand you do carpal adjusting. So tell us about what you do with carpal tunnel syndrome, and can you prevent the need for surgery?
Well, that's a good question, because with the carpal tunnel, there's a large nerve called the median nerve, several tendons and blood vessels that pass through the wrist, and if those become misaligned, it can cause the collapse of the tunnel or the swelling of the tunnel, and soon the median nerve is affected, resulting in a numbness in the hand or the fingers, or radiating up the arm. And so by manipulation of the tiny bones in the wrist, I've had some really good success. In fact, I had a patient 2 weeks ago who came in who had shoulder surgery, elbow surgery, ulnar nerve reposition, carpal tunnel surgery, and she still had trigger finger and carpal tunnel. And when I manipulated her wrist, she told me she finally had hope because her symptoms hadn't been relieved.
Wow, that's exciting. So it sounds like not only can you help to eliminate the need potentially for having carpal tunnel surgery, but in the case of a failed surgery, you're able to help patients as well. So that's great. So tell our viewers here, how can they find you? They're in Pensacola, Florida. If somebody wants to come in and see you for their wrist or hand condition, how can they locate you, Dr. McGrath?
Well, they can locate me on the web through scenichealth.com or mcgrathchiropractic.com, and also they can call at 850-438-5900.
Dr. McGrath, I want to thank you for being here today. This is Dr. Robert Fenell, founder and CEO of Chiropractic Hand and Foot Clinics of America. You guys have a great day. Thank you for joining with us today.
Thank you, Doc.